Hello everybody, and welcome to Recommended. For those unfamiliar, this is a show all about recommending things I like that I feel haven't received enough positive attention. With that in mind, let's talk about some music. Woods is a band that's been on my radar for a few years now, ever since the release of their album City Sun Eater in the River of Light back in 2016. There were some really great songs on that album, and the project as a whole was good enough to make it into my personal top 10 list for that year. But I'd like to talk today about their most recent full-length record, Strange to Explain, which was released in 2020 and was arguably my favorite album of last year. In a lot of ways, I think Woods has really perfected their ethereal yet accessible sound with Strange to Explain, and done so in a manner that's even more consistently compelling than the collection of songs presented on City Sun Eater. To me, Strange to Explain feels like a more cohesive listening experience, with a distinct mood and tone that persists throughout the album's duration, despite each individual track feeling distinct and unique in its own right. I'd say it almost has the feel of classic concept albums from artists like the Moody Blues, such as Days of Future Past or On the Threshold of a Dream, but with more obscure, vague, and surreal lyrical themes and instrumentation. Part of that no doubt comes from the song structures, which often lean into grooves and jam band aesthetics, while still purposefully clinging to tried and true pop and rock conventions as a sort of sonic fulcrum or anchor point. I could go into quite a bit of detail regarding the many aspects of each individual track that I enjoy and appreciate, and how those compositions and performances in my mind contribute to the successful feel and flow of the overall work. But I'd rather just encourage you to listen for yourself and come to your own conclusions. Ultimately, I'm tempted to say that Strange to Explain could well end up being regarded as a legendary, iconic, and important recording. Of course, I believe that's something that will only become truly apparent with the passage of time, but I do think it's already an absolutely noteworthy effort, and deserving of at least a bit more consideration and attention than it seems to have received since its release, which is why I wanted to talk about it here. In short, I highly recommend it. Having said all that, I'm going to bring this episode to a close. Hopefully you folks have enjoyed it. Until next time, be sure to poke that like button, or the dislike button if that's your thing, and subscribe to see more videos from me in the future if you haven't already. I definitely recommend it.